Hello, everyone. Yes, this is a very late and delayed episode. It's all on me. I'm sorry to not be on Sports Pulse today. My truest regards and apologies to everyone involved. I've been trying to get on there, but sometimes things just get in the way. You know what? I'm going to make up for it. Not just with getting back on there tomorrow, but also, or at least doing the game show tomorrow. Definitely happening. But I'm going to make up for it right now. Let me give first off Sports Pulse 100 or at Sports Pulse 100. And I also want to give a shout out to Gabe and Jordan Ramos, Mr. JR. But I also want to give out this Curious Sports Pulse Media. That's what it is. And this is ScOutCast Media Hub. And this is where we come to vent when you've had a fucking harsh day. And yes, I dropped the F-bomb that fast. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. We're here to love, though, but we're also here to dog things. You know who dogs things better than my dude? He ain't Birdman JR. He ain't Wayne. And he might as well be senior because he's a senior-ish talking, tobacco spitting, even though he don't do it yet, but he'll probably find a way. Corona drinking, never sinking, always going to fly away. Guess what? He is the mostest. The hostess, his name is Jordan Ramosis.
You can scan bottles now. Like, seriously, there's a QR code that's like.
Let's not scan them. Don't use the word QR code right now. That had a lot to do with my issues today too.
God!
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh no, not the. Oh God!
They QR codes.
They made you scan. Oh my God, that's awful, bro. That's awful, man.
They didn't have a scan gun, so they couldn't do a Q. Like, I'm not getting into it. I'm not going to. It's just too.
We need to talk about sports.
We're going to talk about anything freaking else. I won't. If I could drop like 50 F-bombs, I would right now.
Yeah, me and Gabe basically talked about like the Jimmy Butler rumors. Jesus.
There aren't really rumors though. That's my thing. All right, Look, we should talk about that because I didn't have a chance to make a lot of I had some banners set up, but let's talk about the Jimmy Butler thing real quick. Let's talk about because I missed out on what you and Gabe said. So give me an insight to what you were.
Me and Gabe shout the Sport Plus 100. We love you, Gabe. We're gonna shout you out. And Joe basically talked about and Jabba Joe, he's always amazing.
Was he on there too?
Yes, he's basically smart and all. But we talked about the rumors about Jimmy Butler getting trade, the trade rooms with Jimmy Butler and Miami and such. I personally think he might resign there because Pat Riley will basically be like, all right, Jimmy, here's your thing, here's your deal, sign it. Please, you're a focal point of the offense. Come on, man, sign. And Jimmy probably like, all right, man. And his 60th messed up hair photo media day where he has a different hairstyle, where he's like, all right, man, I got you. And he poses like this for his media day. And I'm like,
no, he said, all right, first off, before you continue, I'm sad because, of course, Joe chose. I'm going to send Joe the link just because I want him on here.
Yeah.
I know he won't do it, but I'm going to send him in game.
No, he'll probably be like, oh, hell no.
He's all about punctuality. And I have been the enemy of tardiness today. Whether it was my fault or not, or whether it was everything, external factors, he's Yeah, Joe is very uptight when it comes to. He wouldn't say uptight. He would say he's punctual. I'm like, hey, you say it.
Yeah,
I'm like, so Joe gets it.
but yeah,
Joe don't play that shit. He don't
but
play that.
no, I made the joke. I made the joke about like he's probably gonna be traded back to Philly, and I will laugh.
Oh, I've said
They
that.
picked
Too.
they picked Tobias Harris over you. You can't go back there. You can't.
Why not?
They
Why
picked
not?
Tobias Harris over him. Like
That's not.
no,
You're right. You're
I'm.
not wrong. I mean, well, it wasn't him. It was Elton Brand back then. I'm pretty sure. It wasn't
Oh
Daryl Morey.
God.
It was, and I love Elton Brand, but it wasn't Daryl Morey.
No,
Uh,
he'll probably say Daryl like who we got else, and then he's like
well, here's the thing: they wouldn't trade him there anyway
yeah.
because that's their rival. They're not in
Mhm.
their division, but that's I think maybe I don't think they're in the division with us, and divisions don't really matter in basketball, NBA at
Yeah.
least. But they're in a division with the Squawks, the
Mhm.
Hornets, and
Yeah.
the Horny Bees, and the I don't know if the
Mhm.
Sixers are in that or not. I think the
No,
Sixers.
I think they're in the eastern
Yeah,
the
they're
eastern
with
like
like the
Atlantic.
Knicks. They're with like the Knicks and such. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's that would make sense. They're in the tri-state area, so yeah, that's right. I said it. Yeah, I said it.
I care less.
I know you couldn't. That's why I'm saying it for everyone else. Yes, I said it. Connecticut
Like
doesn't
my
count.
like my brother might be like annoyed, but like I'm like I don't care. I literally do not care. But
You're a little.
yeah, yeah,
You're also a
yeah,
little. You're a little mellow right now. You're like what I want to be. You're like what I want to be right now.
yeah. But still, like I don't see Miami trading him to someone unless like they get a really good deal. Even then, I doubt because like Jimmy, like I feel like Jimmy is like the loyal, is like like even with his age and injury issues, like he's the loyal soldier that will like stay with them. Like
I don't think it's his choice when it comes. All right, here's all right. Let me give you my take, and I want you to respond because I haven't
mm,
heard y'all's. I haven't actually had the privilege, the opportunity to see y'all's takes yet. So let me.
mhm,
All right, see what you say, and then give it to me, or like give me the
mhm,
business, or say I'm preaching.
mhm.
It's not about him. It's about Pat Riley. Pat Riley doesn't make a lot of noise about people unless he's kind of fed up with it.
Hmm.
On that note, they're not going to trade him to the Knicks, or they're not going
Mhm.
to trade him to, well, let's say a contender, the Sixers. He would have more of a chance of being on, I don't even know. What was I hearing earlier today? It was like, I mean, the Sixers would be a great, maybe the Clippers, maybe,
Probably.
because maybe they try to get Paul George or something like that. I mean, that
And
could be.
they're and the Clippers are in their own hell, so like I won't be shocked if they try to get him.
And the thing, because I don't know what's going to happen with Paul George. That's the question. So that's the
Hmm.
next thing, Paul. I don't think he's going anywhere. Do I know that? No, I don't know that. I don't think Jimmy Buckets is going nowhere. I think that would be foolish, in fact, unless Pat Riley is really that butthurt about it right now. But if he did go somewhere, I don't know.
Hmm.
There's only so many teams that can take that on. I'd be interested to see
Hmm.
what the Mavericks did. I'd like to see him on the Mavericks because he doesn't need the ball as much.
Yeah.
And he's a great defender. Granted, he's
Hmm.
also what they call who was it? Dre who says this. Shout out you, Andre. He says he's all about his side quests.
Hmm.
Or
Yeah.
I said like the side quests, or
He's
he's
gonna
like,
go on the side quest, and
you
then
know
when the
what?
playoffs comes, he's
What
like,
did they,
okay, time for the main quest, baby.
what did they need though? They needed the main quest. That's what they say. They could have used Jimmy Buckets. Granted, he wasn't available to that. I think obviously,
Yeah.
I think him and Paul George are going to be those kind of pieces that could go around with that. Miles Bridges, we've already talked about it. He better stay in Charlotte. Don't let anyone get him. I don't know. No.
Two first round picks. Three.
You know what? With this draft, I wouldn't want that right now because it's not worth it with this draft. If it was this previous year's draft, cool. Unless we're getting and like watch the Hornets. Oh, watch out. Watch us
Yeah.
trade down against Zach Edey. You know what? That actually wouldn't even be a bad pick. trade down and get Zach Edey. I
You just
wouldn't.
trade down. That's the thing. Like, no, if you picked him at the spot, oh,
We'll get
I'm
a
like,
future first rounder because people are going to think that we suck, which is a fair assessment. And then, but that's a different story. Right
Yeah.
now, the Jimmy buckets of it all, they have a lot of pieces. It's just can they be on the court together? So that's my. It's not like a really hot take. I think that Joe or anyone else or Gabe or anyone else, I don't know what y'all said, but I just think that no, they're not going to trade. It's not up to Jimmy. Jimmy can demand stuff.
I think
Pat
that
Riley
we had like the same assessment at Curious Sport. Like, they're not like it's rumor season. That's the thing. Like, rumors are gonna happen.
He's under contract. He's gonna have to, it's a players league, but you know who else? One of the only people in the league left in the front offices that actually has power over players is Pat Riley. Because he's the godfather essentially of the modern NBA. Because he's adapted through every era with I would say if it wasn't for the Knicks situation, I would say that Phil Jackson would be up there, but and Greg Popovich he's like Greg Popovich is like the equivalent to Bill Belichick in terms of because he refuses.
Yeah, true. Pop ain't leaving unless he wants to, or the owners are like, Pops, you need to retire. You need to go, man.
I think Pops needs to. I do think Pops needs to, but they can't fire Pops. I mean,
they're gonna probably fire him via promotion. Like, they're gonna make him like an advisor or a team or an advisor and such.
I don't know. I don't think he will. And now that he literally has no ties, you know, he had that tragedy with his wife, and he's pretty much basketball is his life now. So and they're not gonna fire him. I mean,
they're gonna promote him like in order to like fire him.
I don't even know if he's interested in that. We'll see. I can't speak for him. I can't speak for him, but he strikes me as a guy.
Do what Seattle did to Pete Carroll, which is what needed back then. Like,
well, I think he's like all in or nothing. He's like, I want to be a coach. I'm not going to be like he's not interested in having the Steve Clifford is essentially now, and he's not Pat Riley, but it's the same thing they kind of did. He's having an advisory role. Pat Riley is like the president, I'm pretty sure, of operations. I mean, that's just his thing. He is heat culture, and that's him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Eric Spoelstra is a very good. He's a great extension of that. Jimmy,
one of the best coaches right now.
Yeah, I would say he's top 2, 3, something like that. Him and Ty Lue got to be right there. I'm sorry, I'm not putting Missoula there. I think Ime Udoka is actually a really good coach. I think Steve Kerr's a great coach. But they're not on the
Ime Udoka, the man who literally botched, like, he cheated on Nia Long. Like, dude, come on.
I'm not saying that wasn't wrong. I didn't know that until you told me. I didn't know he cheated on Nia Long, which is like, I mean, hey, you know, who knows what happened? But I'm just saying he's still, the Rockets were a big bag of, you know, stuff. And he came in there and made them at least kind of competitive. And he did the same thing. He did the same thing with the C's. I mean, Brad
Stevens, him like coaching right.
Brad Stevens couldn't get him over the hump. Udoka did. And Missoula just won with basically Udoka's too. Now, I mean, not all of it. I know, but yes, I know. There's been moves made. Brad Stevens made moves, but he basically won it with what Ime Udoka had. So, and wasn't Udoka, wasn't he like an assistant coach to Stevens or something? Like he was brought up from inside. I think he was, right? And then the same thing kind of happened with Missoula, but that was just by design.
Yeah.
So, point being, my official ruling on this, Jimmy Butler's not going anywhere this offseason unless Pat Riley wants him to. And that would be – it's hard to see. But because Jimmy – I mean, they have to stay on the court, man. They got to. Easier said than done. They got to.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if he's not, then that team's falling apart. They can't depend on Tyler Hero. Like,
Tyler Hero.
Bio.
I mean, I'm starting to love Udonis Haslem so much because he cracks me up. He's just straight up just like, I'm tired of this shit right now. I'm tired of this Heat slander. Everyone keeps talking about the biggest competitors. You know, other than Milwaukee 1 year, you know who's been that won the Eastern Championship? It's either been the C's or the Heat. And I said, we almost swept them and still beat him. I'm like, he's right. And he was on the team when that happened.
He's technically right.
Well, technically, he was on the team. He was more like, he was like the Andre Iguodala to the Warriors.
Exactly.
So that's what it
Matt's
was.
telling me would be proud. Like Matt would be like, I'll pay Andre Iguodala.
It's more of a coach player role where he's like, hey, yeah. But still, I'm starting to like it. I love it. We'll get to the other team in a second. So what do you think? You're on the same page with me? You don't think he's going?
Yeah. Basically, Jimmy Butler stays unless Pat Riley says,
Godfather.
You're gone. You're gone, bro. You're gone.
And then what? And then where do you send him? God, I'm saying
no. It's like you can send him to like. I think the Clippers are the better fit for him. Like
Clippers or the Mavs, I feel like would be would be a great man. Or hear me out. I don't know how it would work because they still have if they lose Kadavius Caldwell-Pope to free agency.
Oh, the Lakers.
Him on the Nuggets.
Oh, the Nuggets.
Lose Pope. That would be one, it'd be an upgrade because he plays better offense.
Not even an upgrade. Like that'll make them champions. Like
they already basically
not personally champion, but like
but I mean they're the favorites with that immediately. I mean, they're already up there, and because Jimmy is in the playoff. I mean, don't get me wrong, Caldwell Pope is a beast, and he's gonna be sought after like something. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the 76ers went after Caldwell Pope. I could see that. Easily.
And they still lose.
Well, we'll see. They need to have Paul George all up in their minds. That's what I'm saying. That's what they need to be doing.
Yeah.
But that's also up to him because he's from LA. He's an LA guy. So let's see. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Still moving on. This is kind of a segment that we did yesterday, and like I said, we'll just go ahead and continue it real quick while we're on the subject. Why JJ? So, but we're gonna expand on this now because JJ I don't think he's had his press conference yet.
Nope, no press conference yet.
But here's the question I want to pose to you. And by the way, I also want to say we came up with one of the subjects yesterday, and First Take actually copied us today. I was like, we beat you to it, son.
Losers.
It was the best athlete conversation. We're like, yeah, whatever. We beat you. Beat you to it, bro. Exactly. So Gabe, check that out. I haven't actually watched it yet. I just heard it. I heard that was a topic. I was like, yeah, that's right. That's what we do here at ScOutCast Media Hub, baby. We beat you to the punch. So
exactly.
JJ, here's the question. Yes, is it realistic that they're going to get better? Hell no.
Yeah. No.
Hell no. No, I'm caught, and this is verbatim what Udonis Haslem said earlier. Hell no. No, not just no. Hell no. Hell no. He said hell no like 50. So the question is, should this team run through AD, or is it still running through LeBron inevitably? I mean, that might be a silly question, but let me ask you though, because LeBron's there for a couple of years. We'll see what happens with Bronny. I mean, I don't think that's really going to be much of a. It's not like that's going to lean the roster forward, but
no, it's not. No, it's not even swing. Not even swing. That is not going to swing the pendulum forward. Like it's going to swing. Not even. Like it'll just be like that one little like boop, and there's like, oh, Brian James. Nope.
Yeah, no, I mean that's a non-factor, except for maybe LeBron stays for a year or two more, a year maybe more. Like I don't know.
Yep, Nepo hire, baby.
Yeah, there you go. So I mean, but AD seems like, and everyone kept saying, like, Gabe kind of laughed at me yesterday. I was telling him, I was like, listen, do I think that AD is going to have some type of feelings about, he's going to need his guy. I didn't realize this. Star players usually bring their own guy who gets hired to the staff wherever they go. I didn't realize this. KD's had the same guy since OKC, follow him to every team. It's like their guy, essentially. LeBron, I don't know about LeBron. I'm sure LeBron pretty much is I don't know. But now they need to get someone to be like on the side of looking out for the interests of AD. So the question is, what do you think they should go with, even with the personnel moves they still have to make? Do they go through AD and go LeBron as kind of like the Kyrie to the Luka, but in a different position. I don't know. What do you think?
They're probably going to be forced to like do LeBron's. I don't want to say LeBron's bidding, but like they're probably gonna tell LeBron like, "Yo, you want to still go through you or AD?" And he's probably gonna be like, "Yeah, you can go through me, man."
He'll say AD, but
Yeah,
he'll actually
yeah,
give
he'll
him
say AD, but he's like,
the ball in
"Give
his
me the
hand.
ball,
Give
give him
him
the
the ball
ball,
in his hands.
the ball."
Yeah.
All right, and give my boy the ball too. God darn it.
Yeah, he'll have kung fu grip when it comes down to it after a while.
Exactly. Like
Yeah, no,
it's
you're not
going
wrong.
to be it's going to be LeBron. It's going to be going through LeBron. That's the thing. Like, and AD has injury issues, so
Not last year, you didn't.
thankfully last year he was fully healthy. He was mostly healthy, but like yeah, I feel like it's mostly going to go through LeBron.
You have to imagine. So that's just where I'm at with it. I don't see any reason to doubt that.
Yeah.
You know? Sorry, I'm not trying to reposition here.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I don't see any reason to doubt that. But they were talking about putting Rondo as his assistant, and I kind of like that. I kind of like it in a weird way, you know. I mean, Rondo has a lot of knowledge, basketball acumen.
True.
And then, like, of course, you know, my dude Mike Greenberg, who said a lot of dumb shit recently, but he's trying to create narratives. They're just not good. So he asked Wendy, he asked Zach Lowe, I respect Zach Lowe's opinion probably more than Brian Windhorst, because he's drier, he's more sarcastic, and it's plus he's not the shape of a basketball. So like Brian Windhorst is. But I'm just like, I have to say, Mike Greenberg said, he asked, like, is this just where the NBA is going now? Are we just like, is this like back when back in my day, get off my lawn, kids, you know? He's like, there was like the same coaches that would get shuffled around over and over. I'm like, yeah. I'm aware. I was there. I wasn't in your day, but I've seen it for years.
Yeah.
Like, people with no coaching experience, blah, blah, blah. Is this what we're going to be seeing? And Wendy said it, Zach Lowe says too. And it's just like, it's going to be more common than anything else because people, they're trying something different. They're trying to break the mold because if it ain't working, you know, then try something new.
Yeah.
Now the question is it going to be the right idea? Well, we'll find out. I mean, getting Steve Clifford back for the Hornets, I said from day one, was a terrible idea. I like Steve Clifford, but you never hire back someone you fired like that, unless unless you're Rick Carlisle with the Pacers, which is just random. But I mean, that's an exception to the rule.
Yeah. Unless you want to laugh, that's the thing. Like,
yeah, that too. I mean, it's just wild to me. But so, is that the way this is going? I think it is. JJ is not going to be the first or the last.
Yeah.
They were interviewing Sam Cassell. And I mean, so I don't know. So let me ask you this question then. We already know this is the way it's going. So give me a player in your mind, a recent player, like not too far removed from the game, who you think you'd hire as a coach. There you go. That's a
Ray Allen. Surprisingly, the player that I think of is Ray Allen.
Okay.
Like a guy that's been off the Heat system, like that knows the game very well. Like he's probably going to be a good point guard that like could develop to become a good coach. And it ain't Paul Pierce, dear God, no.
Yeah, and I would not go with Paul Pierce. No, would not.
It's Ray Allen.
Yeah, my thing about Ray Allen is though I want someone with more defensive acumen because I don't think granted, JJ does not exactly have. He was not known for his defense. Let's be real. But I think he has a better kind of acumen to it. I like it though. I think, you know, he would be my suggestion. And I know I'm biased, and I know he wouldn't be interested because he's more interested in executive positions in the future, and that's Vince Carter.
Ooh, that's a good choice.
I like Vince Carter. He's very well tempered, but he can get heated. I've seen him do it. And he would go out and get in that ass. But him and maybe Tracy McGrady, maybe T-Mac.
No, Meta World Peace.
Yeah, that might be. Hey, Vince Carter's the head coach and T-Mac the assistant coach, as in because they're cousins and everything.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I'm telling you. Like, I don't know. I don't know if he'd take it, but those
Yeah.
are two. Those are two good ones right there. What's another one here? I'm trying to think. You know, this is a random one too, but it's a lesser known name. But George Hill.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Back with the pace. Back
I
with the
don't know. It's
Pacers.
just
Yeah.
it's an interesting pick, but you know, you never know.
Yeah.
It could be a lot of random ones like there. I mean, it's not Gilbert Arenas. We know that. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. I like it. Well, it's not. It's not Dan Hurley. It's not Dan Hurley. We know that.
True.
Watch him take a job next year, so that new contract he's got just gets totally voided. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After they get the 3-peat, for the bit and for you, Andre, wherever you are, he's probably seen that 3-peat. He's like,
we're probably
my
going to
life's
see.
complete now.
You know, we're probably going to see two three-peats this year with the Chiefs.
Oh my God, I will.
With the Chiefs.
We need to live stream that so we can see Gabe's face being like, "Had the Patriots ever did a 3-peat?"
He's so on his high horse about he's like always trying to just dismiss the Chiefs at finding anything. I'm like, you know, you remind me of literally everyone before the season started this past year.
Patriot fans in denial.
No, and not just that. And even in the season when they were like dropping passes, they can't
Oh
catch.
no, I thought the Chiefs were probably going to be a first round exit, but like they were facing against Miami. They're going.
I kept telling you, I was like, wait till playoff time. Wait till playoff. And also, Andy Reid switched to a running offense. That's what he did, and
not even running. Not even like
it was
using Pacheco more. But also their opponents fell apart. That's the thing. The Bills just collapsed, and the Ravens
it was
mostly doing the pass instead of the run.
It was a ball control game, is what it was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which is great because this is a great transition right here.
Yeah.
Because you love the NFL. I love the NFL.
We all love the NFL.
I mean,
even when it's terrible, we love it.
No, it's still fresh on our minds with the NBA. So it's natural for us to go with it. But you know what? NFL is coming. It's coming. So that's true. I mean, I don't see any reason to not favor the Chiefs.
No.
I don't see any reason not to.
It's either the Chiefs and not like
the Chiefs, the Ravens.
It's the Chiefs, it's the Ravens, it's
the Niners.
You can argue the Bengals, but like
they
have holes that I think they're still going to make the playoff.
And they're in
at least the game.
They're in the hardest division in football.
Yeah, you can argue the Browns for their defense, but like their offense is just bad.
The Lions,
Lions, yes.
All right, let me give you. This will be a little bit of either or. This is this or that, but I'm going to call this one either or hell, even if you want to neither or, depending on which one. If you're feeling not as good on it or not as high on it, whatever. You can be high on other things, but you've got to tell me what you're high on this. So this upcoming year, better season. And I know that's a vague way to say it. So let's go with numbers, just numbers wise.
As in over 500, or like they made the playoffs.
Personal stats. That's what we'll go with this year.
Who have a better season? Ooh, that'll be
no. I haven't asked you yet.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Jared Goff or Jordan Love? Numbers, not record, because I want to make sure about that.
As in numbers, who?
Yes, I know. Yeah.
Record-wise Goff, I think Jordan Love's gonna have better season because like he's learning with the offense. Like he's like if last season was like a start, then like this season like he's gonna have better numbers, but the team is probably gonna be like it's gonna be the same record, like a 98, 10-7 record. But I do think Love's gonna have better numbers than Goff, but not by much because Goff still has the same system that helped them out like last year.
Here's the thing about Goff though: how much will they depend on the passing game? That's where it comes. Because Jordan Love, although they did lose Aaron Jones. Wait, which one did they keep? They kept
Aaron Jones.
They kept AJ Dillon.
No, they got Josh Jacobs. The
From the
Packers.
Ravens? Oh, they got the one from the. That's right.
Yeah,
Right. That's okay. Well, damn. And they still got AJ Dillon though, right?
I think he's. I think so. Yeah.
Well, that's a hell of a damn pickup. I mean, that's a good team right there, man. The young ass team too that I love.
Yeah.
Amin Ra. Amin Ra. I love that. I love that name. I love that dude.
Yeah.
He's awesome. I mean, so I don't know. I tend to agree with you. I'm not quite sold on Jordan Love yet because it's a small sample size. Golf has been sneaky good every year. Well, not every year, but for the past few years.
Yeah.
I'll stick with golf until I have reason to change it, but that's a tough one. All right. Let's do an either or neither or. Either or, neither or. That's all good. All right. Here we go again on this. Here we go. Who's going to have a better season numbers wise again on this one? We're going to go with Derrick Henry or Saquon Barkley numbers wise. Ooh, I know that's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
I should say questions of the day.
I think
multiple questions.
I think
that's tough.
if Barkley has injury issues in the past, and like even with the Eagles' offensive line, like I don't think they're mostly going to use him as a pass option, but Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
The Baltimore is going to use him well. Like they are masters at the run. Todd Monken, like he literally helped them improve their offense.
Yeah.
Run base wise, like he was just a much better coordinator than Greg Roman. But like, yeah, I think Derrick Henry.
I tend to agree with that statement as well. I do as well because I also think Derrick Henry is, I think, the best runner in football. Sorry, CMC. I'm not saying best player at the running back position. I'm saying best runner, pure runner.
People will probably dismiss his last season, like
he still had a decent
season, but still he's still a good season. That's the thing, like still a good season. It's just
he didn't have best. Yeah, it's like the way people talk about Klay Thompson, like, oh man, he had an off year. Yeah, for him, not for most players. He had a great season for most players. I wish that half our players in the Hornets had that good of a season.
Exactly.
It's like we're expecting so much, but yeah, Derrick Henry he knew he was going to get moved anyway, so he probably was not worried about it. But I'm with you. The Ravens, plus he's got the best running quarterback in the NFL.
Exactly.
And he's got Andrews. He's got a great tight end. He's got great receivers.
He has a great system around him. So like
great defense. I think Dobbins, their backup, right? He's still
no. I think Dobbins. Like I'm gonna check and see because
they still have a backup running back because their running backs last year were on committee and they still
exactly. No, Keaton Mitchell.
Okay, that's
he's their backup. He's their backup because like Dobbins went to Dobbins and Gus Edwards went to LA to the Chargers.
That is kind of funny. Dalvin Cook's still out there. I want the Panthers still. If I was the Panthers, I would sign Dalvin Cook. If no one is signing Dalvin Cook, that means there's something else going on that we don't know about.
No, Miles Sanders, baby. You sign Miles Sanders for all that money.
I'm not done with Miles Sanders yet.
Yeah.
I'm not done with him yet. No,
he just had an injury-riddled year. That's the thing.
Again, this goes back to the same conversation with Bryce Young. Yeah, Bryce Young had an off season, like a bad season, whatever.
That first season was the thing, and I think he might get better.
Put CJ Stroud behind that offensive line. I don't care what size anyone is. You think CJ Stroud's going to go out there and no, I'm sorry. Y'all don't watch the Panthers. Everyone out in there, the ether out there.
And that's why they spent a lot on why they spent on their line. That's why they gave
That's why they gave so much money to people to Hunt and all those people. Yeah, I know, but that's why because they had to. They had no choice. And that's why they bolstered that. They also got receivers because he had no one getting open. Thielen is your best receiver. Well, when Thielen is your best receiver, come on.
No, when Thielen's your best, which is your number one, then you need to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, Yeah, I need to improve.
I like Adam Thielen. I do. I have no issues, but he
He's
is not.
He's a good number. He was a good number 2. It's just that like he's
He
not
was
your
a good
number 1.
He was a good number 1 back in back in like about 5 years ago before JJ got in there. He was like the equivalent of Cooper Kupp. Would be like not Cooper Kupp was like a triple crown, but
yeah,
Thielen's
good, but like he's not great. That's the thing.
He was great, but now he's getting older.
Yeah,
injuries, stuff like that. But he's not the number 1. No, God.
Yeah.
So that's why they went out and they got damn it, why am I Marquise
Hey, Xavier Leggett, like
Will Leggett's good, and also the guy from the Steelers as well, which was a great
Deontay Johnson.
Thank you, Deontay Johnson. Yeah, thank you. I said Marquise. Sorry.
I think Johnson's gonna be your number 1, Leggett's your number 2, and Thielen's your number 3.
I think they're gonna have to figure that.
Jonathan Mingo. No, why did they all get injured? Jonathan Mingo 2.0. Let's go.
I don't remember who's there. Is Chark there still too? Chark.
I think Chark's gone.
Well, Chark was the one who was mad about Frank Reich being fired because he only went there because of him. I'm like, well, good luck with that because he ain't getting hired anywhere else.
No, Chark's with the Chargers now.
Frank Reich.
I love
wait.
Reich. It's just that.
Who's with the Chargers?
No, DJ Chark.
He's with the Chargers? Okay.
Oh, God. Yes.
So he'll never play.
I like the Frank Reich hire. It's just that, like, he was just broken from Indianapolis. Like,
but he was
and like too many cooks in the kitchen.
No, that was a David Tepper. No, he should have kept Steve Wilkes on.
Mm-hmm.
Given him another year, sign him to a 1-year contract, just conditional.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, I agree.
Steve Wilkes, man, Steve Wilkes is like, he's like, I feel worse for him than Eric Bieniemy because Steve Wilkes is a great guy. And growing up, as you know, this is growing up in Charlotte. In his younger coaching days, when he was like in high school or high school coaching, he was coaching in Charlotte. He's from Charlotte, and his dream was to coach the Panthers one day. He finally gets the chance. And David Tepper's jackassery, that fucking guy, he shit cans him and gets Frank Reich, which I like Frank Reich. I respect him.
It's just that he was broken for Carson Wentz.
It wasn't just that. It's also just the fact he has to be with the right system. And I feel like
and it wasn't the right system. Like
he had a
Stroud, but like I think they wanted Stroud. That's the thing. Like Reich wanted Stroud. And then David Tepper's like, you know, I'm gonna get David Bryce Young. I love Bryce Young.
Even if he had Stroud again, shit wouldn't work.
I agree.
The thing with Miles Sanders is the same thing with Bryce Young. He has no running gaps. He has no passing lane. He has that. So how are you expecting it? Miles Sanders had games where he was very impressive. Chuba Hubbard, as I call him, Chubba Hubba. He has he actually is a tough son of a, you know what I'm saying, tough son of a gun. And we just I think added another running back from Texas. I can't remember his name at the moment, but he's like he had an injury. He had an injury season, but he's also has a very high ceiling. I mean, they had a great draft, in my opinion. I mean, but it's like, and they trade away. They trade away.
No, you got like Jonathan Brooks. You drafted Jonathan Brooks, and then you sign Rashad Penny.
Yeah, that's right. That actually was a good pickup too. So I'm not mad. I ain't mad at him. It's good because Scott Fitter got canned, didn't he? Who's the Panther?
Yeah, he rightfully canned. Scott Fitter got canned.
Thank God. No, I was all that. So if you're firing Reich, you gotta fire Fitter. Like, get his ass out of there. Like, if you're firing
two botch Brian Burns. Like, how do you do that? How?
It's not that you.
Bill
it's not that, no, it's hindsight. I get it. It's hindsight.
No, not Bill Sill. No, I'm
you're good.
For Carolina.
It's like what Cam Newton said in a dumb form. As much as Cam Newton's had great impacts on my life in several occasions.
Dan Morgan.
Oh, who is he from? That actually wasn't a bad pick either, or a bad pickup either for a GM. Dan Morgan. No, Dan Morgan.
Dan Morgan's the GM.
Oh, I have a Dan Morgan jersey from like 2005. Yeah.
Boys Club, baby. But
Oh,
yeah, like
I watched him at the Super Bowl against the Patriots. I was watching while Dan Morgan was playing with Will
but yeah,
Witherspoon. He
like
was
you
playing
just
with Will
hope.
Witherspoon, Brian Short. God, I can't believe I remember all this. Chris Jenkins.
Well, because it's your first. I
Christian
think was it your
Buckner.
first Super Bowl with
Hold up,
the
hold up.
Patriots?
Yeah, our first one was against the Patriots. And then, Dan Morgan was our linebacker. He was the captain of that. We had Deion Grant as our, maybe he had left by then. We have Mike Minter as our safety. We had, oh my God, Terry Cousins. Oh, I can't believe I remember all this. Yeah, our stars were Steve Smith, Deshaun Foster, Steven Davis, who was going downhill at that point later in the season. Oh God, who was our tight end? Actually, we had Ben Watson from who we got from the Patriots, and he was yeah, that was great. Will Witherspoon, Brandon Short, Brenton Buckner. Mike Rucker, Julius Peppers. That was our line right there. Dear Lord, that was a monster. God, our front seven was a beast. But it just, I watched. That's where I first learned to hate Tom Brady. Watching us lose a Super Bowl live, that'll do it to you.
Yep.
I'll tell you what. If people ask me what it's like, it's like I've been to a Super Bowl and it was incredible.
Nut punch.
Well, no, they just say like, "What is it like?" I'll tell you what. Every time you score, it's like it's a game-winning score, even if it's just a touchdown. You're gonna yell and you're gonna freak the fuck out, dude. I swear to God. It's like you, especially in person, you're just like, yeah, like you're at a metal show or something. But then but the same exact effect is when they kick Adam
Vinatieri.
I know his name. Adam Vienna Sausage. I don't know. Adam Visectomy. Adam Visectomy. I don't care. I'll come up with something for him. I hate that man. But when you see him put that in the uprights, you're just like, or you see our kicker, John Casey, who had been money all season, kick it out of bounds, and they get the ball with Brady at the fucking 35. You just like,
it's a nut punch.
It's a nut, gut, and face punch and ass kick all in the same time. I wanted to bounce. My mom's ex-husband, or her husband at the time, was like, "No, we're gonna stay and watch this." I'm like, "Why am I staying and watching this? I don't want to see this shit. I don't want to see all these confetti going to these Bostonian cocksuckers. Hell no." And I slipped and said, "You know what?" I said it. You know what? It's later at night on a Saturday. It's not late, but it's these Bostonian cocksuckers. I don't care. I'm not gonna listen to that. I'm like, people wonder why I don't like Boston sports. So I mean, hey, I mean, I'll tell you what. It is what it is. Yeah, now that's why I was like, you know what? Ever since then, Brady can just he can lick things. But taking that back to the main point of Bryce Young.
Bryce Young's gonna have a much better season.
Here it is. Bryce Young. Who's gonna have better numbers this season? Not record, better numbers. Bryce Young, CJ Stroud. You've had me on here being quoted. I'm standing by it. I don't give a what people say. But what do you think? Stroud. Better numbers. Better numbers.
Exactly. Better numbers. Like even though Bryce Young is probably gonna have a better season.
Oh, so
but in comparison to his first season, yeah, Bryce Young gonna be better. But CJ Stroud's gonna be better than him, like in numbers and stats because Stroud's developing. He had 3 quality receivers: Tank Dell, Nico Collins, Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs helps a lot. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so we're
and the return Dalton Schultz.
So we're like literally the opposite logic here. I think that Bryce Young's going to have better numbers, but not a better record.
Yeah,
I think CJ Stroud's going to have slower numbers, but a better record. I like it. No, I'm not even mad at it. Yeah. So, but we are in a weaker division, but they're not in a great division either.
Mm-hmm.
They're whatever. Texans, man, and the Texans got a first place schedule now.
Mm-hmm.
People keep underestimating that shit. First place schedules are not to be taken lightly. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I get it, but I still do think like Stroud's gonna have at least slightly better numbers than him.
Bryce Young's gonna have 4,000 yards passing this season. I'm serious.
Flip it.
He's either gonna have over 3,500, and I would even dare to say he would get right at the 4,000 mark, and his touchdown to interception ratio, because he didn't have.
Yeah. Erod, I take it with
I think
Gummy, but like I'm not that crazy.
He's gonna have 17 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. Maybe even maybe a little bit more, because that's all he needs to have. And I would 21 to 8 would be great. 21 TDs to 8 interceptions, great. I'm with it. That's
you'll
fine.
probably cry. That's the thing. You'll probably be like, "He's my quarterback."
I'm not crying. I'll just say I told you.
No, you better TO. You better. That's the quarterback.
I'm just gonna straight up say, told y'all. Mic drop. And when the Texans go 500 halfway through the season, I'm gonna crack up and tell all y'all to suck my my something, okay? Suck my ego. So it's all good. I'm gonna say kiss my ego, and you know what? You're wrong. Because guess what? Panthers, they can only go up. That's
what the Broncos said last year.
Well,
they can only go up.
They can only go down if they were unwinning.
Oh no,
but I don't see that happening, because the NFC South is so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah.
If we were in the AFC North, hell no, we would get trounced like a freaking bug, like a bug on the sidewalk. Oh my god! And I still think the Steelers are going to be second in that division, actually, which is a great question to follow up with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we're on a roll here. We're on like butter. We're on a roll.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're hot knives through butter. We're like butter, spread that butter like on a roll.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you have? Ravens, I'm assuming you and me agree, probably the front runners for the AFC North.
Yeah.
Who do you have more faith in out of the 3 teams remaining to be the second in there? Because I know I got the Steelers. I'll just go ahead and newsflash, because obviously I like the Steelers. Shocking, I know. But I got the Steelers second, because they got a quarterback situation, and I still think Justin Fields is going to start, which he should.
Yeah, and I have a counter to that. Russell Wilson.
Oh, you're wrong. So it's okay. Moving on. So no, I'll play it. I'm sorry.
Russell Wilson, baby. It's gonna be like, I have more faith in them. Like, here's the thing: if you're gonna force me to be like, okay, gun in hand, I'll be like, ooh. I'll probably have more faith in the Steelers, actually, because I still think the Bengals.
You do agree with me.
Are still a good team. I think they're gonna miss the playoff by 1 game.
Who?
Because the Steelers are still gonna be 9-8, 10-7. I think they might slightly miss the playoff, but I have more faith in them than the Bengals, in which one injury can destroy that team. Joe Burrow's injury has harmed that team more than helped them. Browning's emergence as a decent stopgap quarterback, it lasted so long because they needed Burrow against the Steelers in the second half, and they needed Burrow against the Chiefs, in which if Burrow was in that game, the Bengals might have at least won that game, but by a slim margin. Even then, even if they lost, they wouldn't beaten the Steelers with a healthy Burrow. But
let me propose this to you, and I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I want you to piggyback off of this, actually. Okay, because I like what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I agree with it or not, I think it was a very well thought out statement. And so here's what I would ask you. Mike Tomlin, obviously, never had a losing season. Obviously, I think it's going to be just like this past year, where 3 teams out of that division make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
The team I think it will be the exact same 3, because the Browns do not, and this isn't the question.
They have a good defense, but I think they have a short limit. They have a short window.
Well, here's the thing: the Browns don't need a quarterback like haymakers. They don't need quarterback haymakers where they're bombing stuff. That's where, like, they thought that's what they were getting.
They need a system quarterback. That's the thing.
And we'll find out. Maybe that's what, you're paying Deshaun Watson a slugger money, but guess what? They don't need him to be a slugger.
Oh,
They need
you
him to Joe
don't.
Flacco.
Oh, God.
But I know. Well, that we all know that.
That is
But
the
here's the thing.
dumb. That is the worst contract. Like,
Oh no, I love it. I still love it because the owners hated
no,
him.
the owners were dummies. Like, that is
No,
just
the
a
owners, no,
product
the
being
other owners,
trash,
they
man.
hated that. They hated the fact that they did that, which makes me happy because
Exactly.
billionaire cock smokers,
Yeah.
they just.
The owners in the NFL can suck it. Like,
You might as well
they
say you can say so. I've said it a couple times. You can say it. It's okay.
Yeah.
Suck it.
They can suck a bunch of what, like a bunch of sausages.
It's like you know what? There we go.
Bunch of sausages. That's the thing. But even then, like
man sausages. They can suck a bunch of man sausages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like even then, like it's one of the worst contracts
Okay.
in NFL in NFL history, in my personal opinion, because like you're paying paying quarterback 20.
No, already wrong. No, Russell
Wilson. One of the worst.
Russell Wilson's was way worse.
Oh no, Russ was bad.
That's bad. Russell Wilson's was bad. I'm not saying that Deshaun was not good. I'm not saying it was good. I would argue that Russell Wilson's was bad. It was really bad.
No, Iraq, you have to restructure $46 million. Like you can only restructure $8 million of that.
I know. I agree with that. But here's the thing: with Russell Wilson, it's more than just the team that signed him. It's the fact that the tea leaves were there because Pete Carroll, even though Pete Carroll got fired anyway, which is good. That makes me happy. So, I hate Pete Carroll. Guy's a tool. But either way, the front office didn't have faith in Russell. Like, you ain't worth this much. They get Gino in there. And Gino has a comeback player of the year performance.
Mm-hmm.
And he's checking receipts. That's what he said. He's checking receipts, and he's right.
Barkley,
Russell goes and gets his own office. Gets 100% of say. They put Nathaniel Hackett there and even though he can't hack it, what?
That was mostly because they wanted Rodgers.
A-Rod. They thought they were getting A-Rod, but they didn't. So that's already a punch in the gut. And then he goes in there, and his players don't like him essentially. And he just no. I'm sorry. And then he gets cut, and the Steelers sign him for 1 point. They sign him for like the minimum you could ever get for a quarterback. I'm sorry. I love it. Like, I still think that's worse than Deshaun. Because you know why? Also because Deshaun Watson made everyone else just that much unhappier. Because they're like, that's what caused the whole rift between Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. And that got him paid. It got other players paid. That's because of Deshaun Watson. That's why the quarterbacks are getting paid. And I'm saying anything to shove it to the owners because they're so damn greedy. They can kiss my patootie. All right, so that's all good. They act like they're slacking on money. But all right, let's move back to this. In this case, here's the thing. I know the Bengals have one glaring issue that they year after year. What have I said?
Offensive line.
What is it? You said
offensive line.
And secondary. Secondary.
Yeah.
And what have they done this offseason? Not as much of the same, pretty much.
They drafted for offensive line. They
did, but they did that last year. That's still young players. They didn't go. They got vets at some point, but they're just not. Joe Burrow, even when Joe Burrow, your franchise quarterback, the guy who's supposedly the second best, which in his prime. So weird to say in his prime because he's so young, but in his best year, I would say, is the second best quarterback in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
I'd take him over Josh Allen even today.
Yeah.
But he talks about football mortality. That is a super, super flag that's raised right there.
Red flags, baby.
That is a mental game. That is the yips already. And maybe he's like, if he does it, that's the best poker face. But that is the yips written all over it.
Wrist.
especially your passing wrist. Yeah, I'm like, you got your what do you call those? Your carpals, metacarpals. Ooh, I'm on fire with that. All right, good. I'm getting over my
Once your
non.
wrist is messed up, it's over.
It's just well, it's not necessarily over. It's your
Yeah.
mental. It's your mental that's getting into it because if like, you're gonna
Mhm.
change the way you pass, and it's like
Yeah.
what play, but I have them missing the playoffs. I have Zach Wilson, Zach Wilson, not the MILF master.
Oh God.
I have Zach Taylor getting canned after this season, and I don't know. Maybe Steve Wilkes will get a shot. Why not? I doubt it.
Oh.
It sure as hell. Notice how no one's talking about Eric Bieniemy, by the way. Everyone kept saying how
He's in college. That's the thing. Everything is in
Oh, did he
college.
go to? Oh, he went back to. Where did he go? I didn't know that. Or maybe I
I
did.
forgot which one, but like I was surprised he didn't get a head coaching job. But then I like forgot. I'm like, oh yeah, he's episode with his player.
Yo,
Like,
Andy Reid just said, "Hey, go find." He's like, "I support you." He was
no,
nothing.
no.
He was
His
nothing but
tenure
class.
in Washington, that made me sour. I'm like, you're mostly doing pass plays with Sam Howell. Even then, like, even if it's Sam Howell,
Sam Howell did the best he could with what he had. Okay,
dude. Well, he died. That's the thing. He got sacked a lot.
he's
Like the second
alive.
half, he was
What doesn't
done.
kill you makes you stronger. hey, you know what? Him and Bryce Young were like neck and neck for like, hey, how many times are you gonna get smacked around?
No.
And you know what's funny? They're both the same size. Go figure.
No. Yeah, but people were literally hyping up Sam Howell. I'm like,
I like Sam
this
Howell.
dude is a fifth round pick, and there's a reason
Hey,
why. He was,
hey,
like literally.
the year before that, he was projected to be a top 5 pick.
Yeah, then people realize that. Oh wait,
You didn't have enough. Oh, don't stop. You don't
Yeah.
watch them. You don't watch UNC football. Hey, Sam Howell actually is that dude. Don't get it twisted. Sam Howell can go to another team
yeah,
and
well,
play
yeah.
really.
He's in Seattle right now. That's the thing.
Oh, is he in
like,
Seattle? See,
yeah.
that's okay. He'll probably start in Seattle.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
who actually? Wait, I don't know. Did they draft a quarterback?
No. He was traded
Gino's
to Seattle.
out.
That's the thing.
Gino's
Gino's still
out.
in. No, Gino's still in, but like
I
I think his time might be up a bit. Like like his last season, he was like, eh.
I thought Gino signed with another team.
No, he's still in Seattle. Like he signed an extension with Seattle.
Oh, okay. All right. My mistake. Well, that's still a good spot. I mean, they don't have Drew Lock behind them, so if anything happens,
Exactly.
Hey, Sam Howell. There's a reason they picked Sam Howell up. Sam Howell is that dude. Don't get it twisted. All right. Don't hate on my dude, Sammy. All right. I've seen him play in college. That dude's a bad man. He takes hits, and it's like Drake May. Drake May takes some hits, which is good.
I have more faith in Drake May than Sam Howell.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. But still, I have more faith in both of them compared to.
Did you have faith?
I have more faith in them than Mitch Trubisky. I mean, but it doesn't mean that's saying anything. Poor Mitch just went to the freaking Bears, and that's already a freaking curse as it is. God, like going to the Jets. It's like going to the fucking.
He loves kissing them titties, though.
What'd you just say?
Mitch Trubisky. One of those tweets. Kissing titties.
Did you say what? What was
No, Mitch Trubisky had like some silly tweets.
I don't remember.
And one of them was about like kissing them titties.
I know. I was like, say it again. I thought I heard that word.
Damn, Mitch.
I thought I heard it.
I respect Trubisky on that alone, but like, dear God.
That's the last person I would actually expect to have to say those. And I've said a lot of words. I'm not going to say that because I don't want to offend females on this one.
I'm sorry, ladies.
I'll offend guys all day long. That's okay.
Yeah,
exactly. I don't even think most of them won't care, but it's probably it's a YouTube thing. All right. We'll call them mammary glands.
Mammary glands.
We'll call them that. Okay.
But yeah, I have no faith. I have faith the Bengals will miss the playoffs.
Someone hacked his damn profile. I just don't see it. That guy looks like he drinks milk with his like dinner.
I think he was in high school at the time. That's the thing. Like.
Well, he was drinking too many Zimas. All right.
Sure.
Too many Mike's Hards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 3 of them, but I got the Steelers second. I think you even came out and said it. Steelers got to be their defense is so good; they have to be thought
Yeah,
about.
the defense is solid. The offense will improve with the run game. I still don't trust Arthur Smith like in the pass game, but like the
What?
Steelers.
Well, never mind. Sorry. Yeah, pass
Arthur
game.
Smith.
No, pass game. Well, the play action. No, the play action under
Play
center.
action could work out.
Yeah, I'm saying they're going to be very calculated
And the
about.
Browns, their defense is really good, and
Man,
hopefully, like the offense to improve. But like, yeah,
in one
I have.
division, there's T.J. Watt and Myles Garrett.
You
Those
ain't
are
living.
That's like 2 of the scariest men in the freaking world, dude.
Yeah.
Like Myles Garrett, especially, which is sad for me saying it. But T.J. Watt, I don't even know who I'd say is better. I'm just saying T.J. Watt probably all around better pass rusher. I'd probably go Myles Garrett. Probably,
Yeah.
Myles Garrett is a man. He's on. He's a man. No, he's a man. You see him?
Yeah.
He jumped over a freaking player in the field goal thing. Just jumped over him.
Yeah.
Because why not? You know. And then it was like T.J. Watt had the one-handed snag behind him to go for an interception.
He's a Watt.
He's a Watt. He is a Watt. He is what? He's Watt.
Yeah.
He's a Watt, man. Oh my God. I want JJ to be a coach over there. Be with your brother. Come on.
Yeah. He'll come out of retirement for him. He'll be like, don't worry, TJ, I got you. And they'll bring Derek and be like, hey guys, I'm in the team.
I said coach. I didn't mean I want him to play. All right. All right, let's do one more, and then we'll move on to just one more thing, just to lighten it up.
Yeah.
I appreciate the people watching right now and the trillions that will watch after. Also, again, thank you, Gabe. Curious Sports Pulse, thank you for liking our channel or liking our episode. Thank you so much, Gabe.
Go on next time. Go on.
I'll be here. Hey, I will make sure I get my ish settled up. I already got it cinched up for tomorrow. Game show is going to happen at normal time. What's my take again? It's going to be at.
Yeah. We're trying to get Joe this time.
It's going to be 7:30. Yeah, and hey, Gabe, you know what? I messed up. I'm trying to make up for it after one, y'all disappeared last night, and I had to do the wrap-up show for the freaking hockey game. So I want to say you're welcome, y'all. And secondly,
you lit, man. You were lit.
I wasn't even lit. I wasn't lit. I was a little jolly. I wasn't lit. No, I was having a good time because the guys at B-Dubs who like I'm friends with, you know what I'm saying? Like I talked to a girl there that works there. I'm saying like these guys are hilarious. They're coming by, it's like, hey, y'all, it's like, we can jump on. I'm like, sure. They're like, wait, really? I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Go for it. And they come over, they're just like, I don't know what to say. I'm like, just say some shit. I don't know. That doesn't matter. What? It's not like you're on ESPN. Just say some damn stuff, man. Like the hell? They're like, hey, what up, though? I mean, pull your inner Detroit. What up, though? I don't know. It's like something. So it was fun, except for one of them started trying to dog me about my facial hair, and I'm like, bro, it looks like you ripped stuff off the rest of your body and glued it onto your face. It's like, who are you talking?
My brother is trying to rock the gray hair. I'm like,
I told him, I said, yo, kid, pump your brakes, slow your roll, go out, get out of here. You're done, son. It's like go back to do your social studies homework. All right, kid.
Yeah.
All right, go do your social studies homework. All right. You let grown men do this. All right. Yeah. But still, so Gabe, on that note, Joe, you especially, you got to be on there because you got some takes to defend. Lucy, you got some explaining to do.
Exactly.
You know what? You got some explaining to do right now.
Wait, what?
And that's why. You got some explaining to do. You saw what happened last night? You saw what happened?
I saw the Panthers choke. Like they're choking this harder than like the hot Tuaga. Like Jesus Christ. Like the Panthers just look dead. They look like they look like
Wait,
they're just like, okay, we're gonna go back to Fort
what did I say?
Lauderdale, get some
What did I say?
drinks.
Time out. What did I say the score was? Just for the record, I needed documentation. I would say it was going to be 4-2. What was the score? What did it wind up being? Let's
I thought it
find
was
out.
gonna be 3-2 Panthers. And I'm like,
Well, I know
they just look
you
dead.
I joked around because Brady was giving me shit, so I said, "Oh, okay, I'm taking the Panthers." But I picked the Oilers before that. I said, despite Brady, I'll take the Oilers. But damn, this is like what happened. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out this exact score real quick. This is pissing me off.
The Bobrovsky's getting the yips is at the worst time.
I told you.
That man needs to go back to Florida, drink some whiskey, and be like, "You got this, you got this." I'm whiskey, like Russian vodka.
Yeah, let's say whiskey. Was Florida known for whiskey since when? Oh, all right, never mind.
That's some Russian vodka. Be like, "I got this, I got this," and play his best
No,
game
and you say mine
Monday
you're
because
saying my
Jesus
accent
Christ.
sounds. You're saying my accent sounds bad. It's like
Voted in.
I must drink.
Oh no,
I
my
must drink
answers are
vodka.
worse.
Vodka.
I never say my answers are bad. I always say like, they're probably bad.
I need vodka. I got
You need lots of vodka.
I got a case of yips. I need to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Get the yips. I got yips. Comrades, give me my vodka.
Comrades. Here's the cool thing. Stat for, by the way, Connor McDavid is only and this is not. I know it's like so unscientific. Only a few goals away for a single postseason for goals, which would break. Get ready. The great one. Who is the great one, sir? Who is that?
Wayne Gretzky.
That's him. That's right. Which is that's a hell of a stat, man.
Mm-hmm,
Still not the best athlete. Still Pat Mahomes. Still best athlete. But yes, first take. We said it first. All right. And me and Jordan put Gabe in his place about that yesterday.
Gabe, somewhat.
Curious Sports Pulse is going to be like unliked.
Hope team me like hell you are.
Hey, we're right. We know what's right. We said Pat Mahomes because we know he said Pat Mahomes doesn't have cardio. Like I'm like, come again?
Yeah, he's doing cardio. He's doing cardio, man. He's getting that cardio back up. He's getting that muscle dad bod up. He's getting the not even the dad bod. He's getting the muscle back up.
You said dad bod, which is absolute horseshit. And then he said he doesn't have cardio. Like I'm like, because he's taking breaks in between. I'm like, what the hell do you think they're doing? Having a cappuccino in between the freaking snaps? What the hell are you talking about?
We love you, Gabe. But
Gabe, I love you. It just blew me away. I was like,
we love you, but you're wrong.
It sound like it's like golf. And then he mentioned golf compared. I'm like, have you ever seen John Daly? You think his ass is like what? What? What?
I know the swings are demanding, but like,
you ever seen what? They're like old. You ever seen my pops? He ain't. He got
and a baseball catcher is much more demanding because you have to sit in there, you have to crouch, you have to be in there like for 2-3 hours at best. Then you need to throw the band ball like standing up to second, and like baseball catchers like it's a lot more demanding because
you have to be. You know what? That's fair. Catchers are great athletes. That's true.
Exactly.
I don't even say shortstops are pretty.
No, shortstops are good. Shortstops are good, but like the infielders are good, and outfielders have to be flexible to at least try and like go up the railings to get the ball. But like catchers are much more demanding, and that's why a lot of baseball managers are catchers because managers are catchers. A lot of former catchers are managers because like they see the entire field. They see the infield,
right.
They see the outfield. They help the pitchers at least try to get the pitches going.
They're essentially the goaltenders of baseball. Okay,
exactly.
I was wrong by the score, but I was like, it went both ways. Like it instead of being 2-4, it minus the 2 to a 1 and plus the 4 to a 5. It was 1-5, 5-1, I should say. Oilers. Wow. So yeah, it's even more Wow. Let me see Bravosky's his numbers. Wow. This is about to be one of the most epic collapses. Dear God, look at the shot attempts. Here, I don't know if y'all can see this. Here. Can you see that? Look at this.
I can sell it like Jesus Christ, it looks bad.
No, but if you can't see this part, but it's like the bad shot attempts, like not on goal. They didn't even get the Panthers didn't get close to on goal half the time. Good God, this is just absurd. They both actually tied at 21 shots. Actually, I'm wrong. Look at this. Wait, no, this is hits. Wow. On paper, this actually looks weird. It's so funny. So 21 to 21 on shots, 44 hits to 21 hits. What do you think what are they referring to with hits? Hits on goal or hits like
hits
instant
like
hit. Yeah. Okay.
Physicality, like the Panthers' physicality is there. It's just that they're just getting killed in the power play, and like Bobrovsky's just off.
Well, in penalty minutes in this past game, 16 to 18. So that's pretty much standard. So even that being the case, wow, they still managed to find their way inside. Wow. Let me go to the box score. I want to see Bravosky's. Here it is. All right. Here he is. Shots allowed or shots attempted 19. Goals allowed 3. Oh, so he got pulled again. Okay. That's always a good sign. He had 16 saves. It's not terrible. And his save percentage actually was 84.2. That's not bad.
Yeah.
You know what that just means? His defense is just letting him down. They're letting their attackers like get that close to the goal. And that's just that's terrible. Okay, so I can't blame Sergei Bravosky for this.
Yeah.
That's just terrible.
It's that like again, he needs some liquor, or he just needs to get one of his comrades to, like,
no, it ain't him.
Beat the shit. Beat the shit.
Comrades,
you know what?
His comrades need it. His comrades need the secret stuff because
no. He needs his actual comrade from Russia to beat the living hell out of his teammates. It seems to me like, play better.
Dude, that's a wow. He's got an 84%. I mean, dude, he can't do much more than that. What the hell are they doing? All right. Let's see where Hyman was for last night. He had a good game. He's the enforcer. He had 5 hits and that. Overall, this was here's the cool thing. Skinner, I think this also, he had 21 saves, similar. 1 goal allowed. He had 20 saves. Here's his save percentage, 95%. I attribute that. And Draisaitl had assists. Like it's just. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
One, you were wrong, and I was right. So, and I'm sorry that Brady had to be right as well.
Panthers blew it. Come on, Panthers.
But Brady just said it because he's a Canadian. That's we're not taking his opinion into account. So, what's your opinion now of Game 7? Just a quick. We're going to talk about it again.
Anything can happen. Anything goes. It's going to be chaotic. Like, but either way won't really surprise me. But like, I do think the Panthers. I do think like the freaking Oilers have the edge because of momentum and like. Personally, I won't be surprised like if the Oilers win it at Florida Monday because like momentum's with them. But yeah, Panthers panic time. Use everything. Use the secret sauce. Use every single bit of Florida magic to like try and win this game because Jesus Christ, it looks terrible. Reverse sweep and all. Like if you get reverse swept.
Yep.
No one's gonna let this go. No one's gonna let this go. Again, back-to-back Stanley Cup appearances. You lost to Vegas last year, brutally after a Cinderella one, and being first in the Pacific Division in the Eastern Conference, and making the Rangers bow down to you, the President's Trophy winners bow down to you, and then you laid the biggest egg of all time. No one's gonna let that go.
Right there. It's gonna be right there. It's gonna be in the top 5 for sure, top 3 for sure. If it is, this will be a bad, especially how bad they were kicking their asses. But hey, hold up. Let me read these numbers too, because I was like, okay, what am I missing? What am I missing? Because numbers, it's like I know numbers don't always tell the story. Numbers don't always tell the story, but there's got to be some discrepancy between the two. I found it. I know, my bad, man. Here it is, and here is the number. Because shots 21-21, hits which we 44-21 for the Panthers, which is already weird enough. Face-offs won about the same. Blah 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 blah. Here's where the disparity get the differential hits right here. Block shots as a whole, not just by goalies. 11 for Florida for Fort Lauderdale, and 22 for Edmonton. So that's not even done. That's not even telling all of it. Here's the big one. Here's the big enchilada for the Miami Panthers. And yes, I know, Joe. I said it. Miami Panthers, 5 takeaways. You know how many the Oilers had? It's more of a rhetorical question. But Peyton Manning's number, that's how many they had. 5-18. They had 18 takeaways. And guess what? Who's the team that's most known for their power play production? Edmonton, right?
Yeah.
Because
they have Drysdale. They had like McDavid and Drysdale.
Well, but and who's more known for their kill time on the power play? Miami is. Guess what? This was about. This is great. One, neither team scored a single goal on a power play. And here's the other one. This is actually great. The fact is that actually the kill rate was higher on Edmonton's side.
Yep.
Which is that's where the discrepancy. I was looking for the numbers. There's the discrepancy.
It's going to be a fun game 7.
They beat them at their own game. I don't see any reason not to take Edmonton in the next game.
Yeah.
As long as they don't get too complacent, too cocky, etc. I don't see any reason not to. Florida should be ashamed right now. They are just literally letting this slip away.
Yep. It's going to be funny to see. It's going to be.
I don't know. I'm with it. It's like it's interesting, but damn. All right. Well, we're about to get out of here on this.
Yep.
Let's bring a little levity to this, though. I'm about to go get some food. So Let's go ahead. Speaking of food, because everyone loves our opinions on food, even our hater on soup over here.
I had a French onion soup with my girlfriend
French onion. I respect that, by the way. French onion soup's bomb. If it's good,
and the apple, and it's like Applebee's, it was pretty good.
The Applebee's.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have mentioned. You shouldn't have mentioned that. You had so much credit going that way, and then you had a decent amount of credit. Then you lost it. No, you lost it. No, you lost it.
The soup was all right.
At least you had soup. At least you had soup. You should have at least had chicken tortilla soup or something like that. I don't know. All right.
Exactly.
All right, I'm with. But you know what? That's cool. All right, we'll go with that. And Here we go. I'm about to go out tonight. You like wings?
I love buffalo. I love wings, man.
I love wings. Obviously,
barbecue wings personally because don't
jump.
Because Buffalo Wild Wings, I would like them, but it's just too spicy.
Hold your voice.
Sorry.
You're jumping ahead. All right, I got you. So we now know you like the sweet kind. All right. I'm actually not as much of that. It's a little too syrupy, sticky, etc. Then it's not bad. It's not my style. I like more of the vinegar, like buffalo style. You know what I'm saying? I like hot sauce. But let's try something a little different. Caribbean jerk or Parmesan garlic?
Parmesan. I just love Parmesan. I just love the flavor of Parmesan. It's just so good.
Oh, good. Oh, I like it.
Exactly.
Even over Caribbean jerk, huh?
Yeah. I don't think I had Caribbean jerk, but then
if you like barbecue, you'll like that. I'm guaranteed that.
Yeah.
It's thick, just like that, and just like barbecue. And no, okay. Same with like,
Yeah.
all right. I
Yeah.
got you. So, well, obviously, I'd say boneless or bone in. What do you got? I know it's like pretty.
Boneless is just chicken nuggets, bone in.
I'm gonna be absolutely. People are gonna get mad at me, but I don't care. Depends on what I'm doing that night. Do I got a
Yeah.
date? Do I got a date? I'm having I'm having boneless. So I got a
Mm.
fork. I'm not Mike
I
Greenberg
get
where
that.
I'm not Mike Greenberg where I'm using a fork on bone in because that's just stupid. But so instead of that, I'll add. But usually, if you're trying to be like, hey, I don't go to B Dubs to get chicken quality. I go there to where chicken's good enough, but the sauce is bomb as hell. So that's what it is. All right, here's the real
Yeah.
question: flats or wings?
Like wings.
Or legs, flats or whatever.
Legs.
You like them well done because they ask you that there. I didn't know that was a thing.
Well done. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Like that. That's weird. Like, aren't they not well done? Like.
No, because you can get them like extra cooked, which is the way I prefer it. You can
Yeah.
even
I
get
prefer it.
it
Yeah.
done.
I prefer it well done. My mom makes some baked chicken wings, which is really good. Like. Yeah.
Best chicken wings I ever had. Can't remember it. I met someone that finally had heard of it. It's in Denver, Colorado. And no, I wasn't. As far as I know, it wasn't hot yet. But it was still the best. It's called something number 5 or something like that. I can't remember.
All
But
right.
it's like a brewery style thing. The
Mm.
wings were the sauce was cooked into the wings after, and the meat was
Whoa! The salt was cooked into the wings. Ooh, that
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
interesting.
So it wasn't like all just gooey and stuff, which is fine. But the sauce was cooked in to the bread. Oh, and it
Wow.
wasn't too thick. The best, and it was like a drumstick. Like you actually, the meat
Yeah.
was straight white.
Dude, that sounds good.
It's the best wings I've hey, just because my stoner friend said it was the best wings, I said I'll give it a shot because we were just coming
Yeah.
back from Vegas and I was starving. And
Yeah.
and damn, he wasn't kidding. Oh. All right, one more
Wow.
question. Since I'm going to get this is wing based, we're doing wing based stuff.
Yeah.
Best sides. All right, actually, this is a 2-part question. Carrots or celery, and blue cheese or ranch, and that's not even the next. That's not even the part. That's part 1. That's part 1.
Wait.
You want me to say mine first? That way you
No,
have.
no, 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 no. You say like I thought you were gonna say I thought you said say
Oh, I have a
another one
second.
because like
I have a second part to it, but this is the
yeah,
first.
second part. That's the thing. I prefer blue cheese. I prefer blue cheese
With
with my wings.
and carrots or celery.
Celery.
All right, fair enough. Here's the second one, and this is what we'll wrap up on. Wrap it up like prom night. That's not the side I'm referring to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about when you say a side. Think of it like B Dubs or any other wing joint. East Coast on the
fries.
Yeah. Best side to have with that. And I'll correct you if you're like totally incorrect, but think about your like nearest wing joint. Like you're from New York. You're like not too far from the home of Buffalo chicken.
Yeah.
So what's your go-to? What's the best side? And it could be even something that's not from a chain restaurant, something that you've seen that they have. Like you can put me totally off guard. Like say collard. You're not gonna say collard greens. Like I never
God, no.
that would be no, that'd be
I prefer wings and fries.
oh, if that was in the South, no. If it was in the South and was made right, trust me, it'd be delicious. Or like pinto beans, that'd be black eyed peas. But that's not what I'm saying. This isn't my question. This is your question. What do you got?
Yeah, I prefer wings with fries, wings with like in the blue cheese because I prefer like
Oh man, that's
cheese
boring.
over ranch.
You went with fries. All right.
What's wrong with French fries?
Nothing wrong with French fries. All right, what kind of fries though? At least gotta give me something. Kind of fries. Crinkle, curly, brown toasty colored, or yellow. What do you got?
Like if you want to be like I want to be very unique, like curly fries. They're pretty good. But like
there you go.
I prefer the regular size fries. Is that or anything really onion rings? But like yeah.
Onion rings are bomb as fuck. I will give you that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll say maybe even mozzie sticks are pretty bomb as hell.
Yeah, wings with onion wings. They're a really good combo.
You get a good. I like skinnier onion rings, but I like that. It's like, hey,
yeah,
onion rings are good, man. Hey,
exactly.
I'll tell you this. Let me say this: if you're gonna go with fries, to everyone out there, this place Carolina Ale House, and there's other places like this. Like, I don't know if they have Checkers, where a lot of people.
No, they have no. New York City has Checkers. Checkers fries.
Okay, good, because Checkers was around here, but they kind of ceased to be. They have Checkers fries are like probably one of my favorite fries.
Good. They
are. I like that brown toasty. Oh, that's the best fries.
They are
of that kind. But I agree. See, thank you. There you go. You know what my answer to this would be? Potato salad. Bam. I'm gonna go off script. Off script, son. I'm going off script. Potato salad, but I'm doing it as a. I'm gonna go complete spicy, like I've been saying. Horseradish based or sour cream based, one of the two. Not mayonnaise based. Mayonnaise based too. It's all right. All right, where you going? Get back here.
I'm here. Don't worry. The camera's just like, no, you can't go double screen.
Oh, you like? Oh, someone just. Oh, JC Ramos just liked this. Oh, thank you. All right, everyone. We are. Enjoy your Saturday night. Wish me luck in my games tomorrow. Our young men, young men and women.
Men and women. Some of them are going to be superstars. Some of them are going to be accountants. Some of them are going to be working hard job. But they will upset your brackets. They will upset your brackets if they go to March Madness.
Oh, sure. Sure. Okay.
Some of them are going to be in Harvard, and they're going to upset like a UNC or like a USC or like North Carolina stuff and such like that.
All right, you're done. You're done. All right. So
no, they'll probably upset UConn, and I'm sure he's going to be surprised.
Well, North Carolina who has a better chance of three-peating is Kansas City Chiefs, because North Carolina is going to win the national championship this year. So that's all I'm saying. So whatever. So suck it, Huskies. Hey, all right, get out of here. Forget about it. Hey, all right. So we good with it. We good. All right. What you got to say? What you got to do? Want to shout out someone? Want to shout out things of yourself? What do you got? Come on, hit me, Jordan.
Shout out to my family, adding a new family member, having a new baby cousin.
There you go. Oh, you got the whole screen yourself.
We're having the baby showers outside the house. It's gonna be a little girl. It's gonna be fun. Like, it's always good to add new family.
Yeah.
Even the world falls apart, we need new babies.
What's up, Vin Diesel? That's right.
Exactly.
Family.
Family.
Hey, no, we'll plug yourself. Keep going, bro.
Yeah, that my writings in the headline told Apex Sport, but also ScOutCast Media Hub with E-Rock. Yeah. I'm also on Sport Post with Gabe and Joe. Check out my handle, JCRound6898 at Twitter, Instagram. You go check my TikTok and all that stuff. And I'm shouting out to licensed dispensaries for bringing out the legal gummy, the legal weed. Woo!
Oh dear God.
A little high. I'm high with love. I'm high with love.
Hey, I may or may not support that. Will not disclose. Spoiler alert: I do support it.
Exactly.
I do. Hey, if it's legal, go for it. You know
exactly.
But if it's illegal, I refuse to comment. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Gordon.
I
don't need a solo shot of myself. I'm very, very happy with y'all seeing me the way as I am next to this handsome gentleman. Like I said, shout out to my team, CP3 League tomorrow. Let's go. My assistant coaching, the Dream, head coaching the Sun, Gabe's favorite name, and head coaching the Sky.
Nice.
We have the Sky has the most female players on one roster, and I did. And
nice.
Said, oh, do you want to change it? I'm like, no. I'm gonna tell my girls out there. I'm gonna say, they come in there, punch them in the dang face. All right. You let them know you ain't afraid of that.
Exactly. Punch them, shove them, step on them, kill them.
If you get one ejection this season, and it's the first game, I'm with it. or at least like get a flagrant. Get a flagrant. I'm all right with it.
Get a good flagrant, not a flagrant that's not gonna bite you.
Yeah, like
Get a good flagrant.
yeah,
Kill
like
'em.
step on their foot and push them. Okay, no,
Yeah.
say that's. I know that's not exactly the best thing, but I don't want these guys thinking they're gonna run all over us. Like, that's some sexism.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about. Get that
Yep.
shit out of here.
Exactly.
Let's go,
Shove
baby.
them, step on them.
So let's go. Let's go.
You want to stab? If you want to do a paper, you want to do like what they did in Always Sunny, give them a paper clip and like stab them in the neck. Do it.
Okay, we're not doing that. We're not doing shit. So we got go Dream, go Sun, go Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it, baby.
Yeah.
QC Trade 4. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey,
Shout them out.
check us out. Always, Jordan, thank you for being on here. JC Ramos has pointed out. ScOutCast Media Hub, ScOutCast _M_hub. And also, there's a previous videos at Total Apex Sports of our previous shows. Shout out to Gabe and to Java Joe. Curious
give them the love they need.
Curious Sports Pulse, Sports Pulse at Sports Pulse 100. Java Joe, what's up, though? Hey,
give the love to Gabe when the Spurs trade for Trae Young.
I can't help but smile when you said that. I couldn't help it. I didn't want to, but I couldn't help it.
God.
I couldn't help it. It was like, it's like, all right. It's like, hey, Antonio Brown, back to the Patriots. No, all right.
Yes.
Everyone.
Yes.
I know. That's just mean. Actually, the thing is Brown will. I think there's a better chance of Le'Veon Bell going back to the Steelers than Brown going anywhere right now.
Yeah.
Everyone, thank you so much. Enjoy your night. Watch baseball. Watch whatever's on. There's flag football coming on, and the Olympics can't get here soon enough. Weird as that sounds. NFL can't get here soon enough. That doesn't sound weird.
Exactly.
So, one love. Peace out, y'all.